She's old. She's the only.
Good evening. My name is Fabian Levy, and I'm Deputy Mayor for Communications.
We know the entire world is horrified by the attacks the terrorist organization Hamas has made on our brothers and sisters in Israel. And we are deeply disturbed by the message of hate, urging violence in other communities in this region and around the world. It is not acceptable. And I want every New Yorker, especially Jewish New Yorkers and other groups, to know there are currently no credible or specific threats against our city. But with large-scale protests planned for tomorrow, we must remain vigilant.
Thank you, Mayor. Next, we'll hear from Governor Kathy Hochul. Governor?
Reports that Hamas has called for a day of action tomorrow calls for us together to address the concerns of New Yorkers as you receive this information. And I'm proud to work with you, Mayor, and our Commissioner Caban as we update New Yorkers. But we first want to emphasize something that is simple, and it's non-negotiable, that the safety of New York's Jewish communities is not up for debate. We will stand in solidarity with our Jewish friends and neighbors today, tomorrow, and every day. There is currently no intelligence showing any active threats in New York. That is the entire state of New York. But in a moment fraught like this, we will continue to exercise elevated vigilance and impose measures to deter any potential violence. Let's talk about what we're planning to do in response to tomorrow's elevated threat. We fully activated our Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services, Office of Counterterrorism. State police have been fully activated. We have a strong presence throughout the state, as well as here in the city. We're prepared to support NYPD at our Joint Operations Center. And if we need them, we have the resources of the New York National Guard and our Joint Task Force Empire Shield ready to be activated. The National Guard is already directed to patrol key transportation hubs. We've been in contact with the MTA, the Port Authority, to ensure that they also have heightened their security measures. Our hate crime task force is on high alert and will help investigate disturbing incidents as necessary. We want to reiterate to New Yorkers, there's no reason to feel afraid.
We'll now take some on-topic questions. As a reminder, please use the raise hand function.
New York City is the most diverse city in the world, and protecting our residents is the most sacred responsibility that we have. We have directed the NYPD to surge additional resources to schools, houses of worship, to ensure that they are safe and that our city remains a place of peace.
Security precautions for that area in particular looks like tomorrow. That'd be appreciated.
But clearly, we know where we have large Jewish populations in the city, but our deployment is also not only to our synagogues that are of high profile, but also many of the mosques that are high profile, because we do not want anyone that comes with an extremist mindset to attack any religious institution or house of worship, as well as our Christian locations as well, and others.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. Long live Antifa.
Today, I feel like that CUNY, they need to be more responsible. They need to speak up for Palestine. They need to condemn what Israel is doing. It's not okay. And we have so many years of history that is just completely being ignored. And I feel like that by speaking up today, we can really bring a change, and maybe on an international level, because Palestine will definitely be free. It's gonna take time, but this is a small start, and I want it to grow bigger. And as long as we all just keep speaking up about it, it can really change.
Stop the lie! You're supporting genocide! Our people are occupied! Our people are occupied! And Israel, what do you say? Israel, what do you say? How many kids did you kill today? How many kids did you kill today? And we will free Palestine! We will free Palestine! Within our lifetime! Within our lifetime! And people are occupied! Judaism, yes! Zionism, no!
Go to Jordan! Another block in the temple in Jordan! Yes to Zionism!
Zionism, no! Judaism, yes! Zionism, no! Judaism, yes! Zionism, no! Judaism, yes! Zionism, no! Judaism, yes! Zionism, no! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free!
CUNY said we didn't even have to come to class because it might be dangerous, but I was passing by and I saw that there were Jewish people who were on the side screaming that it's okay for the Jews to be murdered. And it's breaking my heart because it's like, how could you say, how do you think it's okay for murder? So like, I'm just sitting here, it's like there are more Jews here who are saying it's okay to be murdered than there are on the side for Israel. I just don't understand. And that's why, like, I froze in my steps. Like, I asked them, like, you think it's okay? And one of them is like, it's your own fault for, like, not surrendering. Like, how is that normal to say it's your fault for babies being murdered? Like, it doesn't matter what side you like. Murder is bad.
Give me just 1 second, okay?
The people in Israel are suffering, our family in Israel is suffering tremendously. I mean, you know, we take for granted here in America that we have schools, send our kids to schools, we send our kids to synagogues, we just live a free life, and it's starting to change over here. Things are getting very scary over here, and we're starting to feel a little bit of how they feel every single day over there, threatened.
We're New Yorkers, we got to stick together here. You know, whether you're Jewish, whether you're Arabic, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Asian, whether, I don't know what you are, whatever you are, you got to be doing something about it and stand together, because listen, if anybody was doing what they did in any nation or any country, it would be wrong. The fact that Palestine's doing it and you want to say occupied nation, nothing to do with it. It's terrorism. That's all it is.
I believe that Palestine needs to regain their land back after, what we believe is like Israel occupation. And overall, I think that there needs to be peace. And overall, I think that Palestine should gain their land back.
On the both sides, I can see where they're both coming from, but on the other hand, you can see where both sides are negatively affecting one another. So, like I said, it's all context, but I can see where both are coming from, one way or another. But it's like the context, where we are now, it's probably the most important thing to ever, understand.